I feel like the atmosphere is really electric. I mean, listen to it right now, and this is the last day of the show.
Well, it's a great chance for us to gather new business and see what's new in the industry. See you at the next IT Expo.
We'll be here. Hi, it's Rich Tehrani. We're at MSP Expo 2019 in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, part of the ITEXPO Super Show, and Erik Day is with us with Dell Technology. How are you, Erik?
Rich, I'm good. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here. Fantastic to have you on the program. So tell us a little bit about what's new and exciting at your company.
Yeah, so obviously most of you guys know that we just recently went public again, which has been a really great, exciting time for us. The last few years being private has created some really exciting opportunities for Dell. For our division specifically, I run our small business division, which has been a huge investment point for Michael and for the whole company. Obviously, with the economic strength that we've had over the last couple of years, it's really driven a lot of optimism in the small business market. They're pretty much the backbone of our economy here in the U.S., and to be able to kind of provide technology solutions to our small business customers is a great job to have at Dell Technologies. So glad to have it.
And that's been a core strength of your company for many years.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you have to think about the very start, right? Michael's probably one of the most iconic entrepreneurs there are. Started building computers out of his dorm room at the University of Texas, and sure enough, created a company about custom ordering hardware, and that's evolved to not just the PC, but then into kind of an enterprise type infrastructure. And now with Dell Technologies and the suite of companies that we have within Dell Technologies, we can provide entire IT solutions to our very smallest customers, from 1 to 100 employees, all the way up to the largest corporations in the world.
Now, why are MSPs choosing to work with Dell as opposed to other companies in the market?
I think that's such a great question, and I think a lot of it has to do with our history around our ability to kind of custom build the solution based on the customer's needs. I mean, in these days and age, with IT being the center of almost every single business, you have to make sure that you have the right solution. And I think what we've been able to do with the new Dell Technology suite of companies is that depending on if you're completely cloud-based or if you're completely on-prem based or somewhere in the middle, Dell Technologies can work with those customers to get them what they need. So for an MSP, working with a bunch of end users, they're going to want to pair it with a company that has the ability to scale all the way from, hey, I need an extra battery for my client, all the way up to, hey, I need to build a data center. And we're one of the few partners out there that can actually do that for our MSP partners. So it's kind of the fabric of who we've been since the beginning.
And I happen to think that what you've done with the XPS 13 has been pretty impressive. The camera moved from the little bottom, which was like the only downside of that laptop, and now it's moved up, I think, to the top center, and so it's probably one of the most perfect laptops out there.
Yeah, I mean, we've been really happy with it. I mean, the XPS 13 has now been around since about 2008, 2009, and it's had a lot of revisions, and it's, it kind of continues to allow us to not only show that we're a very quality company, but we're also an innovative company as well. I'll talk about it in my keynote later today, but, 5 years ago, people were saying the PC was dead, and ironically enough, when you go to the airport today, everybody's still working on a PC. So to make sure that we stay ahead of that innovation and make sure that we're giving people great technology is really important, and to have something that's sleek and sexy that can work on the enterprise, where the customers don't necessarily have to mix operating systems or whatever it might be, I think has been a huge win for us.
Yeah, and to the point that you just made, there are a lot of alternatives to PCs now between tablets and phones, but productivity-wise, anybody who wants to get serious work done, there's still no comparison between a PC, a good laptop, especially I think with a touchscreen, and a phone or a tablet. Just the apps aren't there, the operating system isn't there, it's not the same.
Well, and it's just a horsepower, right? I mean, if you think about what people are doing these days and how they're using their software and everything becoming some kind of as-a-service model, you're constantly having to almost, work with different interfaces of different things, and to be able to do that on a tablet-like interface doesn't work well for it. It's not productive for the customer. So the PC has kind of evolved to always be that one that everybody steps back and does. And as long as we continue to produce the technology and the innovation that we need, I think Dell will continue to stay on top of what people need in that market.
Well, congratulations on listing again and all your success. I'm looking forward to the keynote. I'm actually going to be introducing you. I'm looking forward to that. And thanks for being here.
Thanks, Rich, for having me. I'll talk to you guys later then. All right, bye-bye.